Well, you did kind of drop a bomb on them with that whole no hot dogs allowed in the park rule.
Have you seen the mess people make when they eat hot dogs? Mustard packets and crusty ends of uneaten buns everywhere.
That rule is going to come back to haunt you during the annual hot dog fest.
Always looking for a headline, aren't you, Jane? Can you just be useful for once and help me get this meeting back on track?
Are you implying that my monthly reporting on the Herald Village isn't useful, Mayor Thompson?
You know, I'm all about journalistic freedom, but right now all I care about is getting through this agenda.
Fine.
Everyone pipe down.
You have the floor, Mayor Thompson.
Thank you. Now, as I was saying, the new hot dog rule only applies to the park areas as designated in the town charter. Yes, Elliot.
What about my house? Can I eat a hot dog there?
Is your house on park grounds?
No.
Then obviously you can eat a hot dog in your own home. Yes, Anna.
Can I still serve hot dogs in my cafe?
Seriously? Come on, guys. These questions are ridiculous and you know it. Let me guess, Natalie. You want to know if the school cafeteria can still serve hot dogs?
No.
What is it then?
You know the Herald Angels?
Best baseball team ever.
The greatest!
No town has a ball club like the Herald Angels, that's for sure.
Of course I know our beloved Herald Angels. There's nothing our town loves more than watching them play all summer long. What about them?
Well, you know how the Herald Angels play in the park at the baseball diamond?
Yes, I never miss a game. So?
So does that mean the new rule means there's no more hot dogs allowed at the town baseball game?
No hot dogs at baseball games? It's an outrage! A travesty. Why, if I can't eat hot dogs at a baseball game, I'll have to eat Hogan's mitt. Hey, cut it up. Hogan's chest. I'm breaking this movement for the winter class.
What are you doing that for? There's no way the Angels are playing in the Winter Classic.
A guy can dream, can't he?
Besides, the Herald Angels are really good this year.
You have to say that, Bill. You're the coach.
Hey, I'm the first to admit when we stink. And most years, the Herald Angels
A rotting mound of garbage. A total and utter embarrassment. As Yusuf says, a third hand on top of my head. Actually, a third hand on top of your head would be pretty cool. We could really have a better handshake game.
I was going to say, most years, the Herald Angels don't have the greatest record. But with RNG captain holding great on the mound, things are looking up. And while we'll probably never get the chance to play, for the first time in 43 years, we've made it all the way to the alternate for the Winter Classic.
And I bet they let you eat hot dogs at the baseball game. You know it. Hot dogs, hot dogs, hot dogs, hot dogs.
We are really getting off topic here, folks. If we don't get through this agenda, we are going to be here all night.
No one wants that. Trust me. Jane?
Everyone put a sock in it.
If you say so.
All right, next up on the agenda is the volunteer openings for next week's Herald Christmas pageant. I need everybody to pitch in and do their part.
I've got concessions covered.
Great. And are you going to be serving your famous double chocolate hot cocoa this year?
You know it. I'll also be serving popcorn, spice nuts, and an assortment of Christmas cookies.
I can't wait.
The team and I will handle parking.
Great. We get a lot of out-of-towners for this one, so we're going to need all hands on deck for parking. What about you, Jane?
What do you mean?
I don't see your name on the volunteer list.
I'll be busy covering the pageant for the Herald.
That doesn't mean you can't spare a moment or two to help out. I'll put you down for the snowball booth.
The snowball booth? But that's the worst one.
That's what happens when you wait to volunteer.
But,
Does anyone have an update on how rehearsals are coming?
ooh, pick me.
All right, Natalie, give us an update.
Rehearsals are going well. I've got 5 different bars prepared for my role as a sheep. I've got a happy bar, a silly bar, a sad bar, a thoughtful bar, and a furious bar.
A furious ba? Why would a sheep in a nativity pageant need a furious ba?
You never know. Either way, it's there if you need it.
Fair enough.
Oh, this is the worst thing ever!
Somebody also told Miss Parker about the hot dogs.
What? I know, not hot dogs, angels!
Since when are angels a bad thing?
Since all the angels in the Christmas pageant came down with laryngitis,
Now that's a headline.
we can't perform the Christmas pageant without a choir of angels. Who will bring the good news to the shepherds?
I'll do it.
A short stop delivering the message of Jesus' birth. Now that would be a sight to behold.
Actually, it's not a bad idea.
She was kidding, Bill. No one wants to see that.
Hey.
Chaz might be a beloved member of the baseball team, but an angel, he is not.
He's got a point there.
How many angels are with laryngitis?
9. Why?
9 just so happens to be the amount of angels I have. We'll do it.
Do what?
The Herald Angels will do the Christmas pageant.
We will? But isn't the pageant the same day as the Winter Classic?
It is, but since there's basically no chance of us going, I'm sure it won't be a problem.
Visitors come from all over to see Harold's Christmas pageant. Are you sure your team can deliver?
What we lack in wins, we make up in heart. Isn't that right, Kaden? Kaden doesn't talk much, but if he did, he'd tell you that the Herald Angels would come through for their town. I guarantee it.
But can they sing?
Can they?
No, they can't.
No, they can't. Not right now, anyway, but they can learn.
In 1 week.
Christmas is the time for miracles, is it not?
A small-town baseball team transforming into a choir of angels in 1 week? This pageant is definitely going to need a miracle.
Again.
A fire? Cool. It was awesome. There's flames everywhere.
Fire, do tell.
There's nothing to tell about it. It was just a teensy little flare-up.
No way. It was massive. A huge fireball shot up and completely engulfed the griddle
And it was nothing really. The fire's out now. Nobody got hurt.
Well, that's boring.
Bye. Anyways, your sheep is here now. Sorry again for being late.
Oh, it's all right. We haven't gotten very far.
Is my team giving you a hard time?
Well, let's just say I've learned more about baseball than they've learned about B-flats.
Look
baseball metaphor plus. If you wanted a baseball metaphor, you could have gone with sing for a friendship, boys. Or maybe, hey, batter, batter, sing.
All right. Quit goofing around and get your head in the game.
Our heads are in the game, Coach.
Yeah, the baseball game.
Hold it. I need my team captain to step up and get this team in line. We've got Sam and Alex playing catch, Mackenzie practicing her swing, Brenda playing catcher, and Connor and Chaz goofing around as usual. Caden's the only one who's even looked at the song before. And he doesn't even open his mouth to speak, let alone sing.
What's your point?
I promised the town that the Herald Angels would come through, and none of you are taking it seriously.
Maybe you shouldn't have made the promise in the first place. If you ask me, we should be preparing for the Winter Classic, not just looking like a bunch of winged harped players.
We have wings and harps?
Yes! All right, team, bring it in.
What's up, Coach?
There is no one as proud as I am for making it to this year's Winter Classic, to the alternate for the Winter Classic than I am.
I don't know about that. Did you see what Gertie's selling in her gift shop?
It's the stuff of nightmares, Coach.
What is she selling?
Bobbleheads of the entire team made entirely of dried up crab apples, each holding a Winter Classic trophy.
Anna?
I'll go talk to Gertie.
Bobbleheads aside, as proud as I am for this team making it this far, we have to be realistic. The Herald Angels have never once played in the Winter Classic. Not in the entire history of this town, and we're not likely to play this year either.
But Coach, you know how big this game is. Yes, Coach.
You got it, Coach.
Then let's play ball. I mean, let's put on a play.
Now, I'm glad we're all finally on the same page and everything, but I have Pilates in an hour, so can we get the show on the road?
Wait a minute. This is a touring production? No one told me that.
Don't worry. He's taken one too many pop flats than others.
Ouch.
All right, everyone to their places.
Actually, Coach Bill, on this stage, I give the directions.
Of course.
All right, to our places. Okay, let's see. How about you come right here? Okay. Wins, I'll have you here. Here. Mackenzie, where are you? Here. Mark, good. Connor and Chaz, I want the two of you as far apart as possible.
Do we have to? But why?
Yes, you have to, and you know exactly why. The two of you goof around non-stop, so you have to be separated. Do you understand?
Yes, Mrs. Parker.
All right. That's better. Holden, you're the team captain, right?
Yeah, why?
All right. Then I want you front and center.
Great.
All right. I'm gonna move you down there. Super. All right. Okay. That looks better. Now. All right. So here are your scripts. So when we are performing the show next weekend, and it's time for your cue, I want you to follow your team captain Holden and go right to these spots. Do you understand?
Yes, Mrs. Parker.
All right, great. So then let's take it from the shepherd's line right after the choir of angels appear.
Can we start from my line just before that?
Sure.
Ba.
Where did you come from? I said, where did you come from?
Huh?
Angel number 1, it's your line.
Who's angel number 1?
That would be Caden.
Caden.
Yep.
But Caden doesn't talk.
As in, never?
As in never
to have a choir of angels and one of them not singing?
I'm sure he could just move his mouth along with the rest of them. No one will even know the difference.
I will. But I guess it'll have to do. Let's see. Clark, would you take these lines here where it says shepherd or angel number 1? All right, great. Okay. Right. All right. So then let's try that again. Okay.
Where did you come from? Do not be afraid. Listen carefully, for I proclaim to you good news that brings great joy to all the people.
What good news is this?
Today your Savior is born in the city of David. He is Christ the Lord.
The Savior is finally here.
This will be a sign for you. You will find a baby wrapped in strips of cloth and lying in a manger.
The Herald Angels just might pull this off. Who would have known?
I did.
Did you know? Because just a few minutes ago, you
The Herald Angels are a great group of performers. Why, I think this is going to be the best pageant ever. You can quote me on that.
Gee, thanks.
Okay. Now, this would be the point where the rest of the angels rejoice in the good news.
Yeah, I'd love to rejoice. This party, angels.
No. I just meant that it was time for your next line.
Oh, I do that.
Yeah, okay. So let's take it from the group line. Okay, all together now. Okay, we're gonna try that again, but this time with a little more enthusiasm, okay? Here we go. Okay, all right, never mind. We'll just come back to this part. Let's see. When we were learning the song, I noticed that some of you were a little flat.
A little B flat, right, Mrs. Parker?
Yeah, well, not exactly. I need to establish harmony. So we're going to sing the song again. And this time, as I'm coming around, I'm going to be listening. And if I tap you on the shoulder like this, I want you to stop singing. The rest of you will keep singing until I have either tapped you on the shoulder or we are done. Does everyone understand?
Yes, Mrs. Parker.
Great, then let's begin. I told you so.
I was gonna
whole town is excited and ready for this big event.
So, as you can see, Jane, everything is coming together just beautifully for the big show tomorrow night.
I'll make sure the readers of the Herald are informed.
Ooh, Anna, those cookies look great.
Thanks, I've been baking all day.
And how is the double chocolate hot cocoa coming?
I had a test batch this morning, and it's as chocolatey as ever.
And how are these coming along, Gertie? Whatever these are.
Those are my brand new inventions. I call them bonnets for applehead. I go on each of the Herald labels. What do you think?
They're
Something.
Something special, right?
something special indeed.
Yeah. What does that smell exactly?
That would be the rotten crab apple. I think it gives the bug and applehead that little extra pizzazz.
Yeah, sure. And it's giving me a splitting headache.
Special delivery!
Ooh, what do you have for us, Elliot? Some of those baked, yummy baked goods you serve at your bed and breakfast, or?
Nope, just some old crab apples that were lying around the B&B from last fall. Think that'll be enough, Gertie?
For now. But you know these babies are gonna sell a hot cake. So if you have any more crab apples laying around the B&B, I'll take it.
You got it. By the way, Sally, you'll be happy to know the B&B is booked solid for tomorrow night.
That is great. The out-of-towners just love the Herald Christmas pageant.
I know.
Then why didn't you write it down?
Because I know. I've lived in Herald my entire life.
You could still put it in your article.
Journalistic freedom, Sally.
All right, Kaden. Now, I won't make you sing the whole song as a solo, but I would like you to consider those last two lines, just singing those as a solo.
Good luck with that one, Miss Parker.
Yeah, Kano hit a home run before he lets anyone hear his voice.
But Caden's a baseball player. I'm sure he hits plenty of home runs.
Not Caden. He can't hit one to save his life.
Yeah, we have to send in a pinch hitter every single time.
Well, for this performance, Caden is the pinch hitter, so we'll have to think of something.
Well, just warning you, Miss Parker. You might strike out with him.
Now that's a baseball metaphor.
You know it.
Oh, all right, Angels, come on, take your places.
Mrs. Parker,
Yes?
our halos want to stay up.
Could it be that you keep messing with them? We'll work on that later. Sam and Alex, what are you doing?
We're testing out our rings. We're trying to see if they actually work.
Don't tell me you're trying to.
We're gonna fly!
Oh, no, you're not! Give me that. Get back up on that stage. You're gonna sing. Mackenzie, bring me the bat.
But
No buts.
She said, don't do that, Chad.
Thanks.
No problem.
Okay. Now, let's see. Holden, aren't you the team captain?
Yeah.
Then I need you up here leading your team.
I lead my team on the dime, not the stage.
Holden, I know you'd rather be at the Winter Classic right now. But I promise you, if you give this pageant just half a chance, I know it can be a real meaningful experience for you.
Fine, I'll take your word for it.
All right. Holden, you're the pitcher, right?
Yeah, why?
And it's a pitcher's job to throw the ball in such a way that the whole team wins the game, right?
What's your point?
Tell me, what kind of ball do you throw to a really tough batter? One who could make or break the game. Who challenges you every time he steps up to the plate.
I throw him a curveball.
Well, I'm throwing you a curveball, Holden. You could make or break this pageant. You're the team captain, the pitcher. Your team will follow you wherever you go. I hope you make the right choice.
Fine, I'll do the stupid show, but I'm not going to like it.
That's good enough for me. Now get up there and take your place.
Fine.
All right, now, shepherds, angels, shepherds, let's take your places.
Wait, don't forget about me.
Of course not. We won't forget about you, Natalie.
What's a shepherd without their sheep?
Bye.
All right, great. Now we can begin rehearsal. Let's see. Before we do that, though, I just want to take a minute to just tell you how proud I am. You have all worked so hard to bring this Christmas story to life, and I know our audience is going to be simply enchanted by your performance. And as for our angels, you all stepped out of your comfort zone, out of the dugout, if you will, to do what needed to be done, to help our town carry on its beloved tradition. The way you all learned to sing together in just 1 week is nothing short of a miracle. And I will be forever grateful to each and every one of you. And I do believe the people of Herald are going to be quite impressed at how much talent our Herald Angels have not only on the ball field, but on the stage as well.
I don't know, my eye just started leaking.
So mine.
Your eyes aren't leaking. You're crying. Mrs. Parker made you both cry.
Now why'd you go and do a thing like that?
Payback. All right, now before we run the entire show, okay, I have a few parts that I want to brush up on. Let's see, let's go down, we can take it right after Caden's solo. All right, for today's rehearsal, we will all sing Hark the Herald Angels Sing. But Caden, I really would like you to think about doing the last part as a solo. You have a beautiful voice, Caden, one that should be heard. And I can't think of a better place than right here on this stage, singing about the wonder and beauty of the Christmas miracles. All right. Okay then, so let's take it from Hark the Herald Angels Sing.
Starts at? Anna, what time does it say the tournament starts at?
10 a.m.
Right, 10 a.m. So we'll have to leave right away in the morning.
Then we better get home and pack up our gear. Come on, team, we've got a game to play.
Wait, but we're gonna miss the pageant if we go to the classic. You can't have a Christmas pageant without a choir of angels.
No, you can't.
In all the excitement, I totally forgot about the pageant.
I'm sure Miss Parker understands. This town puts on a Christmas pageant every year for Christmas, but the Herald Angels have never been invited to the Winter Classic. We can't turn down this opportunity for some silly Christmas show.
It's more than a silly Christmas show.
Fine, but we can do it again next year. I'm sure most of the towns are gonna want to see it in us play in the big game. Isn't that right, Madam Mayor?
Probably.
Then it's settled. The Herald Angels are going to the Winter Classic. Come on, team, let's get ready to win this thing.
I am so sorry. I should have talked to you first before I announced it to the team.
It's all right.
We'll make it up to you next year. Promise.
Don't worry about it.
Well, I guess you've got yourself quite the story now, huh, Jake?
I like the one that was planning to write a whole lot better than this one.
Isn't there any way you can still put on the show, Miss Parker? I have all my bobs ready to go.
And I have over 100 bob and appleheads stinking up my kitchen with their pizzazz as we speak.
I just don't see how we can do the pageant without a choir of angels.
I can't even imagine Christmas and Herald without the annual pageants.
What am I going to tell the guests at the B&B who have traveled so far to see the show?
I hate to say it, but I think you're going to have to tell them that the Herald Christmas pageant is canceled.
I'm going to pay my rent. Christmas pageant was canceled.
I'm so sorry, Elliot.
Yeah, that stinks.
And not as much as those apple heads.
Hey! Okay, you're right. They're wrong. Know anyone who wants 100 runs after baseball playing angels?
Nope, sorry.
Nana?
Yes, what can I do?
Oh well, maybe I can turn them into something else. Hey, Sally, you're up for the election next year, right?
Yeah, why?
How do you feel about Bertie Souvenir Cup, the popular campaign with 100 Bob and Appleheads, all designed to look just like you?
I don't think so.
I would think so. If you were willing to get a haircut, I could trim their baseball cap and your hair and
Gertie, I am not getting a haircut.
as for the week. I think we can make a really cool statement. Like maybe you're soaring into all of our hearts. Or maybe you're a heart eagle, or you could,
Gertie, it's Christmas. The election isn't for months, so let's just table it for now.
so what I'm hearing is So maybe?
Somebody help me, please.
At your service, Mayor Sally.
Anybody else?
Hey, I'm just trying to be useful for once.
Don't you have an article to write or something?
The Herald can wait. When the mayor calls, I answer.
I guess I give you a hard time, and you're just trying to help.
Are you saying you were wrong about me?
Sure.
I'm gonna need to hear you say it.
Fine. I was wrong about you, Jane. You were just trying to help.
Thanks. I'm assuming it's on the record?
Are you gonna write about this in your paper?
Nope, but I'm gonna listen to it over and over again. I was wrong about you, Jane. I was wrong about you, Jane.
So, what you gonna do with all those cookies?
I don't know. I'll probably pass them out to the neighbors, bring some to church. I'm sure Bill and Natalie would be happy to eat him some cookies.
Cookies? Did someone say cookies?
Sure, come and get one. In fact, why don't you all come and get a cookie? Sure, help yourself.
These cookies are great, you know. It's a shame the out-of-towners won't get to try them.
Yeah, well, I guess there's always next year.
What are you gonna do with all the double hot chocolate that you made?
I don't know why everyone is looking so glum.
Isn't it obvious?
We're glum. There isn't going to be a Christmas pageant this year.
You've got to be upset after all the hard work you put into the show.
Oh, I don't know how anyone could be upset when they're enjoying one of Anna's famous cookies.
Thanks.
I was right. Pure happiness in every bite.
Thanks for the compliment, Miss Parker, but you don't have to put a happy face on for us. We know how much the Christmas pageant means to you.
It's a real shame you lost your angels after everything you did to get them ready for the show.
Of course I'm disappointed. Who wouldn't be? But you know what I realized? This pageant, this show that we put on here every year up on this stage, it isn't about the costumes or the props or the amount of out-of-towners that come to see it. It's not about the refreshments or the souvenirs. It's about a group of people coming together to hear the story of the birth of Jesus, the Messiah, the one who will bring peace and joy throughout the land. And the way I see it, we don't need a group of angels to proclaim the good news. We have the good news right here, and a group of people. And we can get together, and we can share that story right now. What do you say?
I know what I'm gonna say. Bah!
And which bar is that, Natalie?
That was my happy ball.
Well, that's good enough for me. Hey, Anna, do you still have some of that delicious double chocolate hot cocoa?
Do I ever?
Well, how about if everybody gets a cup and joins me up here on the stage to hear this reading of the Christmas story?
Come and get it.
What's this?
That would be a curveball.
Hold it! What are you doing here? Should you be at the Winter Classic?
No way. The only place I should be is right here.
What about the big game?
Someone special wants to tell me. Some things are more important than a game. I told you the Herald Angels would come through for their town.
Well, where are the rest of the angels?
Oh, they're coming. They just have to get ready first.
Get ready. Get ready for what?
An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory and power of the Lord shone all around them and absolutely terrified them.
But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid, for I proclaim to you good news that brings great joy to all the people.
Today your Savior is born. He is Christ the Lord. He is born in the city of David.
Kaden, you used your voice.
Someone special convinced me. And what better place than right here on this stage singing about the glory and beauty of the Christmas miracle.
Does this mean the annual Herald pageant is back on?
What do you say, Coach?
I say, let's play ball.
So, Coach Bell, tell the readers of the Herald what it was like to walk away from the Herald Angels' first invitation to the Winter Classic.
You know, it was a lot easier than you might think, especially when you knew what was waiting back for you at home.
So, moving forward, what does the future of the team look like?
The Herald Angels are an amazing team led by an incredible captain who definitely knows what his priorities are. And while this might have been our first invitation to the Winter Classic, with a team like this, I'm sure it won't be our last.
Thanks, Coach. Now that's a headline.
So you actually went to the Winter Classic, right?
Yeah, we went there, looked around for a few minutes, and decided the place to be was right here in Herald.
Then I have to ask, did they serve hot dogs at the game?
You know it. So does that mean we can have hot dogs at the Herald Angel game this summer?
I suppose I can make an exception,
Yes.
but only for baseball games.
Sorry, Sally. With the pageant that I'm going to have to give the people what they want until my boss and apple has passed it. I don't have any left keys for your campaign.
That's too bad. I was just coming around to the idea of the Mayor, Sally, Bob, and Applehead.
Oh, don't worry, Sally. I have tons of old crab apples laying around the B&B. I'll bring some to Gertie and she can get started carving them right away.
Oh, you don't have to go to any trouble on my account, really.
Oh, it's no trouble at all, right, Gertie?
No trouble at all.
Good luck.
In fact, I just came up with a few more ideas for those wings. If you wanted to go with that medieval vibe, we could paint the wings in bright colors and make you look like a dragon. Or if you wanted to get a haircut, we could wrap the wings over the top like this and make it look like a really cool mohawk.
Gertie, I am not getting a haircut.
All right, so how's it going up there, Joseph?
Everything's ready. We're all in costume and the set is back together.
Oh, awesome. How about over here, by the Angels?
Ready as a woman.
All right then, come on out. All right, I guess the only thing left is for the Herald Angels to sing.
Proclaim it. Let's do this.
Joyful all ye nations.
We will